Under the state of mind, the color black encompasses and absorbs all of the colors in the spectrum, and the definition of business is the volume of trade. So we're all young, black, in the business. Greetings, young, black, and in business. My name is Roosevelt Williams III, the founder of Young, Black, and in Business, and I would like to take this time to thank you for choosing our network to provide you with high value brand exposure and opportunities to your professional network. So if you're wondering what's next, I've registered. I have a few tips that I would like to share with you to make sure you have a seamless experience. To find the online meeting information, please check your inbox for your registration confirmation email. Really quickly, if you scroll to the bottom of that email, you will see the Zoom registration link. Click that link and you will be directed to the Small Business Secrets to Success Revealed homepage. Just sign into the meeting and you will either be automatically pushed into the meeting or our meeting facilitator will grant you access. If this is your first time joining our network, keep in mind, our meetings are recorded and professionally edited for marketing purposes. Members wearing Young, Black, and in Business swag or have Young, Black, and in Business merch will have the opportunity to be featured in our commercials. This is an opportunity for you to pitch your business directly to our industry experts. If you would like to be added to the agenda, make sure you update your free membership profile before the meeting, and you can find that at ybandnb.com. Again, my name is Roosevelt Williams III, and I would like to officially welcome you to Young, Black, and in Business, America's safe haven for Black entrepreneurs. Get excited. It's a group of inspired individuals, beacons, light individuals that provide instructional, educational, entrepreneurial content. Join us. It's a we go, not an ego.
Okay, we are preparing to live stream. Setting up the webinar on YouTube. Okay, so it looks like there's a little bit of feedback. Do you hear that? No? Okay, it might just be on my end. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen so that I can welcome everyone to today's updates from the C-suite with Young, Black, and in Business. So I want to thank today's presenting partner, San Diego County's Building Trade Unions. This is Young, Black, and in Business. You know that we are known for providing entrepreneurs exposure and helping them expand their professional network. Today we have a special guest with us who I've been talking with and getting to know over the past year. Finally, We're going to be able to get some of that content in our magazine and across our social media and our email newsletter. So I'm just excited to present Tanita Gray to everyone today. Tanita, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hello. Okay, so my name is Tanita Gray, and I'm a footwear designer and developer. I've been in fashion industry for over 20 years, but designing shoes and developing shoes for 17 now. I reside in California near San Diego, and I have this website. It's called Last Report. And on the site, I feature new designers or any kind of business insider information. We go over all kinds of topics that have to do with lifestyle or just in general. But as long as it pertains to footwear, I believe I'm the only person doing this kind of content on the footwear industry. So I'm here to help spread the word and spread the knowledge of what I have and share with everyone. And I want to thank Brittany and Roosevelt and the YNB organization, because I think what you're doing is great. And I just want to be a part of it in some way, shape, or form.
Yes, well, you are. Really quickly, while Omar, do you want to hop in and introduce yourself for everyone?
Yes, hi everyone. My name is Omar Olashaweri. I'm currently the CEO of Young Blackening Business and also the publisher / editor-in-chief.
Okay, perfect. All right, so I'm just going to share my screen again. I've got your website pulled up. We just kind of want to introduce everyone to who you are, like what you cover and really what they can expect, with this partner. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Fortune 500 Fridays with Young Blackened in Business. My name is Brittany Miller. I'm the Chief Marketing Officer for Young Blackened in Business. We will be starting our agenda at 7:00 a.m. We hope that everyone enjoyed the preview of content that's found on our YouTube. If you're not already subscribed to the Young Blackened in Business YouTube, I suggest that you do, along with liking our Facebook page and following us on Facebook. Make sure to visit www.joinybnb.com to stay up to date with Young Black and in Business.
Thank you for joining us today for our Fortune 500 Friday Zoom call every first and third Friday. We have an outstanding agenda for you today, so get excited and get connected. Visit our website, joinybnb.com. Become a subscriber, become a member, become a small business partner. We have benefits. We are an asset to the community. Most importantly, we are solution-based. We provide solutions for problems that make a profit. So we can get you marketing and designing. We can put you in front of our network of early emerging entrepreneurs. We can refer you to capital. You could be seen, you could be heard. You could be on the front cover of our manuscript. You could be on our podcast, Knowledge to Currency. You could be in our marketing materials. We can create marketing materials for you. We have a great lineup today. We start promptly at 7 a.m. So this is just a pre-warm up. The word for the day is panacea, okay? Panacea. And panacea, that means it's a remedy for all diseases or ills. So Young Black in Business is the panacea when it comes to being destitute or living in a state of destitution, okay? We're the panacea, we're the ill. Being young is a state of mind. So we have members of all ages in our eclectic meritocracy. The color Black encompasses and absorbs all of the colors in the world. So yes, we are a melting pot. We are inclusive. We are inviting. We are exciting, okay? We are pop culture. And the definition of business is providing a solution for a problem that makes a profit. So Young Black in Business is a limited liability corporation, S Corp. And yes, we have a foundation. We began in 2018, and from there we started off having speed networking mixers, soulful Christmases, festivals, and because of the pandemic, we had to change our business model. We went from brick and mortar to click and order. So you could be seen and you could be heard in our manuscript and on our social media platforms, as well as our podcast. We could also refer you to Access Capital. We also could recognize you, but it's all about being a member. We're a member-based organization. When you become a member, you get membership has its benefits, marketing, promotion, business infrastructure, executive coaching, branding, being connected. I like to say when I started Young Black in Business, I was a thread. When I joined Young Black in Business, I became a rope. So now we're able to pull our resources. So get excited and get connected. Visit us at joinybnb.com. This is our Fortune 500 Friday Zoom call, and we begin at 7 a.m. So get excited, get your pens, get ready to take copious notes. Today we have an update from our executive team, our executive coaches, our CFO, our CMO, and we do have a guest speaker today, Ms. Kaya, the entrepreneur Raquel. So get excited for that. Get excited for that. Just to let you know a little bit more about these benefits, we have a gala that's coming up at the end of the year. You don't want to miss that. Another Black and Gold Gala at Saquon Casino. We have Young Black in Business Day taking place on November 16th. Yes, we were recognized by the county of San Diego, so we have our own day here in this beautiful city here. We also have our Padre game that's coming up April 15th. We have a community partnership with the San Diego Padres. What else we have on the board? We have a career fair that's coming up. We're working with the San Diego County Building Trades and IBW and a host of other trades and resources that you don't want to miss. For that one, that's going to be at the Malcolm X Library on Saturday, April 30th. So we like to be productive, not busy. We like to get to the next level, and we like to make our sealing the floor every year. We like to progress. So join our team. If you're just joining us, we're going to start at 7 a.m. sharp This is just the pre-warm up and introduction. Hopefully you like to enjoy the videos early this morning. We start running those at about 6:30. So you can just become privy of YBNB. Join ybnb.com. We start at 7 o'clock every first and third Friday. Today's guest speaker is going to be Kaya, the entrepreneur, Raquel. She's the founder and managing director of Champion Instructors. We have updates from our team, executive team. So with no more, we're going to begin shortly at 7 a.m. Thank you again for joining us.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. How are you doing this morning?
Doing pretty good. How about you?
Doing well. I'm going to make you a co-host here.
Sounds good.
But the panelists, so you can control your screen. You have access now?
Let's see. Join as panelist.
Okay. Join webinar as panelists. So I'm gonna go ahead and kick this off, and then you got the agenda, and you all well? Everything all good with you? Wonderful. Better than good. Better than good. All right. Well, I want to welcome everyone for joining us this Fortune 500 Friday, March 18th. I'm the president and CEO of Young Blackening in Business. My name is Roosevelt Williams III. And again, young is a state of mind. So members of our network are from all ages. No age limit to be a part of Young Blackening in Business. The color Black encompasses and absorbs all of the colors in the spectrum. So yes, we are inclusive, and yes, we are inviting. We provide instructional, educational, entrepreneurial content to bring early emerging entrepreneurs out of the darkness. So we provide the light, the information, just like our guest speaker today will be sharing, and members of our team will be sharing today. We keep these meetings nice and tight, 30 minutes. So we start on time, and yes, we're going to end on time. These bi-weekly Fortune 500 calls are intended to provide educational, instructional, entrepreneurial content. If you don't know, the word for today is panacea. Okay, the word for today is panacea, and panacea, that's just a college word for remedy for all diseases and ills. It's a remedy for all diseases and all ills. So I like to say Young Blackening in Business is the panacea when it comes to being destitute or living in a state of destitution. Okay, so Young Blackening in Business is the panacea. So we have a whole year rollout. If I may just share with you briefly, because membership has its benefits. So when you become a Young Blackening in Business member, you get access to our network, you get access to our events, you get marketing and promotion. Our fundamental premise is we can refer you, and we like to recognize you. So on Friday, April 5th is our next event. We're going to have African American Heritage Night at Petco Park. Young Black in the Business has a community partnership with the San Diego Padres. So we're going to have access, especially our members, to the game, to events and activities, and also to the experience. We are also sponsored by Tony Gwynn Jr. that has donated some tickets, 75 tickets that we're going to, in return, share with the students at Lincoln High School, Morris High School, and San Diego High School baseball teams to get them out to the game and give them an experience. Members will be invited to the press conference and to the press release. So get excited for that. On Saturday, April 30th, Young Black in the Business is putting on a career fair with the San Diego Building Trades and IBEW Local 569, in general, one of our partners, to provide resources for the community, how to get hired, and even resources on how to run your own business, how to be able to take the trade and have your own company, and how to, get employees, how to become an apprentice, how to pretty much run the show if you are in the trades, carpenter, electrician, welder, okay, take your business to the next level. So we're going to have that at Malcolm X Library, okay? And then that's going to be on Saturday, April 30th. Then our next event that you don't want to miss is going to be, we're going to have a Bizcon right here in San Diego at the Convention Center 2023. We already have the room booked for Bizcon. This year, we're planning on doing it virtually. So get excited for that. That's coming up. Then we have Young Blackening in Business Day on November 16th. Okay, get excited for that. And of course, we're going to have our annual gala on December 4th this year at Sequan Casino in the Grand Ballroom. So membership has its benefits. Go to joinybnb.com to link in and to join us. At this time, I'd like to have our CFO, Mr. Daniel Horton, say a few words, some words of encouragement, and give us some financial literacy on this Friday morning. Mr. Horton, are you there?
Yes, good morning, everyone. As Roosevelt was mentioning, membership does has its benefits, and one of those benefits are receiving multiple checklists and forms to help get your business off the ground, and also to help you engage in business. So what does that mean? We have a new company setup checklist, and this checklist provides everything from choosing the type of business entity that will best serve you in engaging in your business, how to properly file for your EIN, how to register your business in your county and city, how to make sure no one steals your name if you have a very unique name, and how to trademark that name, and also copyright any materials that you have created under your business name. Everything from setting your website up and establishing a business plan. So we do have these items available for you as members. And so if you need any of these, please reach out to us so that we can get this information to you.
Wonderful. Yes, sir.
One other thing that I would like to mention is there was a new rule that took effect this January. And what that involves is if you use a payment app like Venmo or Cash App, if you received monies from an individual or a company that was $600 or more, what you have to do is log into that payment app that you use and download what is called a 1099-K form. And what this form will allow you to do is to use that when you file your taxes this year, whether that is under a sole proprietorship or a single member LLC, or an S Corp or a C Corp. You need this document to properly let the government know, the IRS know, just what happened financially in your business so that you do not get fined or a penalty. And the deadline this year is still in the middle of April. And so if you have any further questions about this, please reach out to us so that we can get this important information to you. And that is all that I have as far as an update.
And thank you, Mr. Horton. It's our privilege to have you part of the team. You're definitely a value and a great asset in providing us with the letter of the law and keeping us financially conscious. So with that, we want to thank you again, sir. And we'd like to have either Brittany Miller or Jacqueline LaQuindinum share with us about a hub update, home ownership, real briefly, an update. Miss Miller?
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
So hello everyone. I kicked off the meeting as the Chief Marketing Officer. I'm just gonna give a quick little update before I pass it over to Jacqueline. And it looks like she's still an attendee. Can you upgrade her to a panelist?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So on the intake side, we are still receiving lots of intakes and applications to participate in the San Diego Black Homebuyers Program. There is still funding available. We've got families that are out there shopping. So if you're still interested in having an opportunity to pursue the additional $40,000, as the intake partner, I say just go ahead and submit your intake so that you can get in queue. The market is really volatile. Everyone is shopping. So it's pretty much anyone's game at this point. So there's no reason for you to deny yourself or cancel yourself out. I say just go ahead and submit your intake. And then we're going to put you through the proper channels to get you processed. That's what I can talk about on my side. If Jacqueline kind of wants to hop in on the counseling and real estate side and provide some updates, that'll be great too.
Hi everyone, my name is Jacqueline, HUD certified housing counselor and real estate agent. Well, there's good and challenging news. The good news is there's a match savings initiative called WISH that provides additional funding to the $40,000, and it's for borrowers that can qualify for conventional or FHA. The other thing is interest rates are rising, and so typical interest rates are over 4% now, which means it costs more money to borrow money. Sorry, a little off. But yeah, so other than that, people are still buying homes. We've gotten 20 people in homes, and we have an upcoming event. It's called Why Rent When You Can Buy, and it's going to be in Lemon Grove Recreation Room, 3131 School Lane in Lemon Grove. Hope to see you there.
Thank you, ladies. Thank you. So with no further more, we're going to go right into the edupreneur, Miss Kaya Raquel. She's going to be able to share with us. She's the champion instructor, founder, CEO, boss woman, and definitely taking over. So with no further more, good morning, Kaya.
Good morning. Can you all hear me okay?
Yes, we can.
And for the presentation, are you looking at my notes, or are you seeing the end viewer presentation?
The presentation, champion instructors, education and training.
Okay, well, good morning again. My name is Kia Edwards, Kia like the car, and I am the CEO and founder of Champion Instructors Education. The first thing I want to do is kind of let you see an example of my 2D animated explainer video. And so I want you to just take a look at who we are. And are you seeing a video come up on your screen?
Well, it hasn't begun yet, but due to the video,
See it now? Or do you see it now?
Yes, the video, but I don't see it playing. It's just,
I'm making sure I can hear you first.
Oh yes, I see the video.
Okay, let me go ahead and play it. Thank you.
Awesome.
So that is an example of a 2D animated explainer video. I'm going to go back to the presentation. And I actually created that myself. And so our mission, our values are, we are emotional intelligence and strength based, we are learning ability focused, and we make sure we include diverse and inclusive curriculum. So who is Kia Edwards? I am a mother, I am a wife, I am a community advocate, I am someone who does a lot of work for women, Black women reproductive health advocacy, and I am a San Diego native. Why did I launch Champion Instructors? Well, the global pandemic was the main reason that put a fire under me to say, you know what, I can be an education entrepreneur using my experience in education technology. And then I said, okay, well, who are my audience? Well, K through 16 learners became a target audience. Occupational therapy therapists, their parents who need to assist the children who are going through occupational therapy are an audience for me. And then individuals in the workplace. So you have people who need to get upskilled, reskilled, and new hires who need training in the workplace. A lot of you know that we've moved to telemedicine since the pandemic. So there was a need for individuals on the client, on the patient side, to learn how to even use technology to speak to their doctors and also have clinical appointments. There's some nurses out there, doctors out there who were used to documenting on paper, and they weren't used to using telemedicine as a way to service some of their patients. But also some of these services were now turning into consultations and education via virtual platforms. And now I just want to show you an example. Now that you've thought about the fact that the pandemic was one of the reasons I decided to say, you know what, I'm an educator and I'm seeing all of these different sectors, K through 16. I am seeing workplace, I am seeing clinical settings, all need to deliver some training or education to a learner or a learner's caretaker or guardian. And in the workplace, what is it that I can offer to all these different individuals, especially at the height of the pandemic? There was no understanding on how we were going to get everybody onto a learning platform or to get this information to learners safely virtually. So I'm going to show you an example also of what an e-learning looks like on behalf of Champion Instructors. So as I mentioned, my curriculum is inclusive. I make sure that there is an opportunity for even individuals who are hard of hearing to have closed caption, which is very important. I'm going to click next.
Hello and welcome to Champion Instructors Workplace Wellness class. My name is Tony, and in this lesson we are going to focus on stress management. You can expect to leave the lesson with an understanding of stress, the signs, and a review of options for eliminating triggers that can cause stress.
I can add closed caption back.
Avoidable. Here at Champion Instructors, we want to encourage ways to manage stress and actively work toward wellness. Select the next button to learn more.
The listener or the learner can change the volume or take the closed caption off. I can use animation to make sure that the e-learning is interactive and entertaining.
Stress is the body's reaction to any change that requires an adjustment or response. The body reacts to these changes. Select the green bubble to learn more.
One reason why a company would want to hire me to offer or create an e-learning for them is that it still allows for social distancing, it still allows for interactive, it's still engaging, and it's still relatable. At this point, you can see the learner cannot go back. They have to go to the next section. And in order to get to the next section, they have to select the green box. So it still keeps the student in a learning atmosphere and engaged with their own lesson. So once I click the green box, you'll see what will happen next.
Take 3 to 5 minutes to reflect on a time stress may have impacted you or someone you know physically, mentally, or emotionally. Click each box of represented stress reactions after you have finished documenting your experience.
again, a lot of individuals are like, how is e-learning intentional about knowledge retention? Well, in this particular section, I also took away the ability to, you could restart the learning or you could refresh the screen to hear it again. But in order to go forward, you have to tell the system, I have heard the instructions of the narrator and I'm going to follow the instructions. And that's the only way you're going to get to the next section, which he said to select, after you take notes, select each section saying that you've thought about all of these 3 elements of defining stress.
Hi again. I'd like to share some common symptoms of stress. Even though everyone experiences stress differently, these are typical signs to pay attention to. Let's get started.
I'm going to just fast forward a little bit just so that you can see some other elements of the training.
There are several ways you can tackle stress. Workplace stress is common and hard to avoid, but finding ways to eliminate work stress is key. When you are ready, let's watch a fun video demonstrating how you can actively address stress in any environment. Press the next button when you are done.
I've embedded a video here from YouTube, so that's interactive.
Hi, my name is Ivy and I am here to help Tony out with ways to approach stress. Studies performed at the University of California, San Diego Sleep Division suggest making small changes to your environment like healthy sleep habits could help lessen.
And so I will stop there. There's a course completion credit at the end. There's a survey in the middle or an assessment, if you will. I can put quizzes into the lesson, basically to test the retention of the learner. I also have to the right resources. So for anyone that is dealing with stress or they need to look at some additional data or resources, they can come over here and select these documents. I'm going to go back to the PowerPoint presentation. And that's an example of an e-learning that I can create for a company, for a hospital, or even for a clinician that is providing speech therapy to a parent and a child to do some e-press kit. So going back to that slide that I mentioned about the pandemic, on a personal level, my son was going to a preschool, and at the very onset of the pandemic is when everything kind of stopped for all of us. He was not able to go to school anymore, as most of you all know and remember. Even if you didn't have children, you are aware of some of the issues that parents had to go through. The children were sent home, there was no course. Courses or take home work. He was in speech therapy through radio. Those services came to a streaking halt, and he also was in occupations. Once they did get virtual, they still struggled to engage with him virtually at 4 years old over a video. And so since I had been an instructional designer creating curriculum virtually in different education settings at UCSD and at Scripps Health, I said, you know what, this is a perfect business opportunity for me to turn what I know as an individual with a master's in education, a background in human resources, and also a D&I certificate. I can use my skills to launch an educationpreneur business. So this is me here in my ePress kit, kind of giving the backstory of my son. My son's name is Asim. He is my miracle baby. Asim means champion. Thus comes the name Champion Instructors Education and Training. So services at a glance. We convert in-person education into virtual packages. So for organizations that have PowerPoints that they were teaching in person, I can convert those into e-learnings. If you're an entrepreneur, so like the young lady that just spoke, who is a professional in the real estate industry, if she wanted to sell her expertise knowledge and say, you know what, Kia, I'd like to teach other desiring entrepreneurs who want content, I have presentations, I have speaker notes. I can work with her to create an e-learning so individuals can take her how to start your entrepreneurship in real estate course, and she can charge individuals to take her classes. And so converting knowledge that you may have as a subject matter expert into a digital course is also something I can do. I can create concepts and storyboards for webinars and summits and town halls. So for example, if Young Blackening in Business is desiring to create a town hall or a full day summit, I can consult with them and we can create a full day outline curriculum that allows us to put a full program together for the day. And then also I can create those very short 30-second, 1-minute training videos for clients that need to learn something new about a business or for training staff internally.
Yeah, kid, that's wonderful. We're definitely reaching out regarding our Bizcon coming up for some
Nice.
your
I
service.
love to help, and then maybe we can record it and also sell it as a virtual package for the future, for other opportunities. And so services extended too, as you saw, I'm extending my services to early learners, educators, to teachers who may need support in creating e-learnings, or organizations, who want to onboard new employees, entrepreneurs, and then again, concepts, town halls, or just individuals who just need a little bit of help.
Outstanding.
So, do you have customers? Let's educate them. Do you? I don't know how much time I have, so I'm going to just keep scrolling a little bit and just kind of scan over this. Benefits of an e-course. Again, it is engaging, it's interactive. You can put quizzes, you can put a certificate at the end. E-learnings are accessible on diverse devices. You can take my e-learning that I just showed you or watch my animated explainer video. You can repeat it on an iPad, on an iPhone, or on the computer. So you could be at the airport, and you could take my e-learning and actually click through and interact with the lesson. So that's always good. We can do demonstrations, we can illustrate, we can have individuals actually play with the curriculum to make sure they are retaining the information.
Kia, we have a quick question I'd like to ask you.
Sure.
Yes, sir. Can we use this as an assessment for our businesses as well? For example, like a quiz or exam for onboarding purposes?
Absolutely. Businesses are using e-learnings. They've been using e-learnings for years now, over 20-something years, but now the functionality of the e-learnings have gotten more cleaner, more animated, they're more characters. You can add music, you can add a voiceover, so I can be speaking over the narration. It doesn't have to be the computer. Put a couple of questions, demographic questions, inquiry questions at the onset of onboarding anybody in any organization, and then those results can be recorded for that organization to see how that individual engaged with that curriculum. And so benefits of e-learning can be great. You can reach people anywhere. They don't have to come in person to have a presentation. And so for some of those entrepreneurs that may want to create an e-learning, you can be on the beach in Hawaii and someone else could be taking your courses in a different time zone, and you could be earning money with these e-courses. But you also could be Bank of America, and you could be needing me to create a benefits e-learning class or how to use Microsoft Word e-learning course, and I can create that for employees as well. So e-learnings are very versatile, and I pride myself on my secret sauce being that I customize my specifically for the client, and I make sure that it's engaging, entertaining, and that it's diversity and ability based. So different, I do a front end analysis to learn, are there any disabilities in the learning audience? Are there any cultural differences, language barriers, accessibility? So if there's no internet, we need to do something different. If there's no ability to smartphones or smart devices, then we might need to do a different version of the curriculum. So I don't just do e-learnings, I can do actual PowerPoints as well, but e-learnings are my secret weapon. Benefits of the animated explainer videos, those very short 30-second, 1-minute videos. You can put them on their YouTube. You can put that on your website over. You can send me an MP4 or is it MP3? I get those mixed up, but I could take the individual's voice and put it over the 2D animated explainer video. And again, as you heard, I had music on my video. And what's also very neat is I can change the character to be African-American or any other BIPOC representation. So that's always very, very nice to do in the learning environment. The more representation you seeing yourself in characters and in demonstrations, the more engaged you're likely to be in your learning and retaining that information. So this is a quick view of my prices. They do vary. I do have to do a consultation to get an understanding of the needs. So based on animation, how much technology, how much interactive, if there's multiple quizzes, or just surprises popping up, narration, music, that all changes the price. So I definitely will work with the individual. But let's say you just want one course of an e-learning. At the top are my prices. And let's say you want a full course where there's like handouts and tests and quizzes and a user guide. And maybe you also still want to have an e-learning, but also you be live on part 2 of that e-learning as a presenter. That's more of an e-learning course versus an e-learning single course. The prices vary here, which are more down below. And so again, I am not aware of my time yet, but I'm almost wrapped up. These are my high quality 2D animated explainer video range prices. So starting at $150, I have had some specials around Black Friday and the holidays. And then these are more of the advanced 2D animated explainer videos. Again, 2D animated explainer videos are like 30 seconds to 2 minutes. The e-learnings are like 30 minutes up to an hour. And again, for those 2D animated explainer videos, you can have background music, poses, you can add the company logo, icons, there's scripts, voiceover, and there's a lot of animation and text character animation that I can add to those. And that is it. If you would like to find me, I have put my website in the chat, www.championinstructors.com. And I look forward to servicing you if I can.
Thank you very much, Kia. This is very informative, and we're going to continue to share this in our presentations and also your contact information and your services. I definitely see Young Black in the Business taking advantage of this opportunity right here with the e-learning process, especially for our Bizcon coming up. So thank you again. To give a brief overview of today's Fortune 500 Friday call. We have these calls every first and third Friday. So get excited at 7 a.m. Get connected. Join ybnb.com if you haven't already. Membership has its benefits. The word of the day is panacea. Okay, Young Black in the Business is the panacea. Okay, when it comes to being destitute or living in destitution. Okay, we're the cure for all. I want to give a shout out and recognize Brittany Miller, our Chief Marketing Officer. I want to thank again Jacqueline LeClendon for joining the call and providing with the housing and HUD update. I want to give a big salute to Daniel Horton as well, our CFO, for sharing on this call some financial literacy this morning. Our next call will be Friday, April the 1st. So membership has benefits. You too can be heard. You too can be seen, because that's our fundamental premise. Again, Kia, we want to thank you very much. Can you please give us your handles one more time, where our members and network can find you, please? Kia, Champion Instructors. Okay, it's also in the chat. So thank you again. We'll see you on Friday, April the 1st. Make it a great day. Young Black in the Business is the panacea. Peace.